If you are relying upon word of mouth to bring new people into your personal training business, I think it's risky. I think it's risky because it's unreliable, it's unpredictable, and you're leaving it in the control of other people's hands. You want to really be in control of your own marketing as much as you can. And I can tell you, if I'd have relied upon word of mouth marketing, I don't think I would have lasted 15 years as a personal trainer. I don't think I'd have opened up personal training studios, nor do I think I would have been able to build a personal training team. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 organic things, 5 organic tactics that you might want to consider to help you bring in more, leads, people into your personal training business. So let's dive into what those 5 things are. I've got 5 on my screen that I want to go through. I'm not going to go into great depth, but they'll give you an idea of what you could be doing if you're not already doing this. Before I dive into it, I just want to say a little bit about word of mouth marketing. Word of mouth marketing is really effective, but for me, it's like the cherry on top of the cake, because you've got somebody coming to you that's pre-qualified, they've come from a known source, so trusted source, it's cost you no money, and when they come in, they're 9 times out of 10 already educated in how you work. So in terms of the sales process, it's virtually, I won't say zero, but it's minimal. So there are some massive benefits for word of mouth, but as I say, to refer or to rely upon it is not the best way ahead. So let's dive into what they are. Number 1 is networking, and these are not in order of importance necessarily, but on my list I've got networking. Now, networking events, going to meet people face to face. Now, I know that some gurus will say, well, that's not time efficient, you are wasting time, you go to these events, you never pick up clients. Well, you've got to use networking events in a more strategic way. When I used to go to networking events, and I occasionally still go to some now, but when I go there, my intention is not to find new clients. If it so happens that I strike up a conversation and somebody starts making noises like they want some personal training, then of course, I'm going to, advise them on what to do and then try and book some sort of a consultation. But my primary goal when I go to a networking event, and I'd recommend this should be yours as well, is to make contacts. And those contacts can lead to things like other events you could go to where you can meet other people. They could lead to speaking events where you get invited to speak at other networking events. They could lead to contacts within organizations where people have a workforce that would love you to go in and speak to them about health and well-being. So when you go to a networking event, go with a strategic plan of making connections, not going there to sell your services. So that's networking. Number 2 is joint ventures. This has been really successful for me in the past, and that's where I connect with other local like-minded health and well-being practitioners. In fact, I put my networking or joint venture stuff on steroids. I actually set up my own networking group called the Health and Wellbeing Group, where we would meet regularly and we would sort of share business ideas and we would refer when it was appropriate to refer to one another. So joint venturing with other health and wellbeing practitioners is a really powerful way to start bringing clients into your business. And the joint ventures could work in different ways. It could just be a simple case of, look, I'll refer people to you when I find that somebody has a back problem, or somebody wants a massage, or somebody wants acupuncture, whatever it might be, depending upon who you've connected with, and they will do the same for you. They will refer people to you if they come across a client who wants to, maybe in my case, want to lose some weight. So again, joint ventures are a level up from just working on word of mouth. You've now got people out there acting as sort of sales people for you. Now, joint ventures can be done in an informal way, they can be done in a formal way. What do I mean by that? Informal is, as I've just described, you refer as and when. A more formal arrangement is where you offer to pay your joint venture partner a fee for everyone that comes into your business. Now, whether that's you paying for a lead or whether that's you paying for people that actually have paid you money to personal train with you, you have to decide what that's going to be. So that's joint ventures. Very, very quick way to get access to the right people. Number 3 is public speaking. Again, this is one of my favorite ones, where you actually get out there and you speak publicly. Now, this can be done either, I've done this in health food shops where I spoke within a health food shop. I wrote the emails, they then posted them out to their database and they invited people to the talk. I also invited people on my list to that venue to hear me speak about a particular topic. I've also done this within local gyms that I've worked in as well. One of my favorite talks is women weight training and weight loss, that I've delivered on numerous occasions, where I run that typically within a gym setting, and you'll normally get at least 4 or 5 people turn up for that talk. I've had more. Sometimes I've had absolutely nobody there, it's just been me, but it's a great way to actually put yourself in a position of being an authority on a topic, and it's a great way for people who are interested in potentially in the solution that you are offering to get to see you, hear you, and decide if they know, well, not so much know you, but like you and trust you, and just see how you react. So they can do that from arm's distance whilst they're sat within a crowd. So that's public speaking, and that can also be translated to online webinars as well, whether those are live webinars that you deliver or webinars that you actually record and you make available for people to watch when they enter typically their name and their email. So public speaking, whether it's live or on screen as I'm doing right now. The next one is YouTube, which is kind of like still public speaking, but you're now producing videos. And again, this is one of my favorite ones again, because you can be producing educational videos that are giving people tips, ideas, insights, giving them opportunities to reach out to you for a consultation if they want to, giving them an opportunity within the script of your video to download some sort of freebie gift. And with that in mind, if you are interested in fat loss specifically, I have put some training together for my people who are interested in becoming fat loss specialists. There's a link below this video. It'll take you to a page, put your name, your email in, and I'll take you through 12 steps on how to create, market, and successfully sell your own high-ticket fat loss programs. But YouTube's a great one. You can also create videos that you use as resources that you can send out to people who maybe have particular questions, or it could become part of your high-ticket fat loss program where people are working with you, but in addition to working with you, you also send them emails on a weekly basis with a link to a video that you think is going to be particularly useful to them on their journey to achieving fat loss. And then the last one I put on the screen here, and I've got to say it's not my favorite one, and it might be your favorite one, and that's social media. Social media is free. You know, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, they're free platforms, and you can post on there as regularly as you like. And you know, the classic sort of thing is to post some education, some tips, which could be mindset, diet, or exercise, and every now and then you can put out a direct post. The classic one is the 5 guys or the 5 women post, where you're looking for 5 people who are interested in losing X amount of weight in X amount of time, ready for summer or ready for the Christmas, or you know, whatever event that you want to come up with to link to your thing. So there's 5 ways that you can bring new clients into your personal training business without relying upon word of mouth. If you want to find out how you can create your own high-ticket fat loss program that you can offer to multiple different people without ever having to change the core elements, check out the video on screen now.